Tide, this place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick it away and start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense to sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
2nd down after that short completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Alabama.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, They forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. And the running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Hudson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On the run, it's Young. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards.
The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they've got him.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Oklahoma 6.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they heave it deep downfield. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense, cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts them up 13 now.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Oklahoma 20, Alabama 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Young. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Oklahoma 27, Alabama 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On the toss play, runner moving left. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Hill. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. QB decides to keep it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.